A perverted super rich man. When he gets married, he lets his bride sit on a shelf for his friends to watch, and at night, he doesn't let his girlfriend walk off the shelf. Instead, he climbs up on the shelf and talks to her. The woman's name is Lisa, and she thought her rich husband loved her very much. Lisa always remembered what her mother taught her when she was a child. She said that a woman's intelligence is the least of her problems. She also said that a woman's beauty was all she needed. As expected, she grew up and became a model. Every day she walked on the stage. One day, a man under the stage smiled at Lisa. The look in his eyes made Lisa shy, and Lisa fell in love. Soon after, she moved in with this rich man. That morning, Lisa was awakened by the sound of a sledgehammer. He walks out and it's the tycoon. The rich guy had built a shelf on the wall. Lisa thought the boyfriend wanted to put a trophy on the shelf.
No, it's for you.
Lisa thought it was a shoe rack for her. She said she had too many shoes to fit on this shelf.
It's not for your stuff. Okay? It's for you.
The man said it was the best wall in the whole room. You can see the pool from here, and when he's working, the man could see Lisa anytime he looked up. Lisa was still in disbelief.
You want me to sit on the shelf?
Yes.
Sorry. I
Quit.
The man began to show his charisma. He said Lisa was too good for him. He didn't want Lisa to go on living a normal life. He promised Lisa that if she sat on it now, he would give her all the good things in the world, and Lisa would just wait up there and be pampered. Lisa was touched by the man's words. She decided to go up and obey her boyfriend. She climbed up the ladder to the shelf. He even brought her a pillow, so Lisa relied on her beauty. Lisa lived on the shelf. Soon after, the two of them got married. All the guests toasted to Lisa on the shelf. Lisa felt, "I'm very happy to have such a man." 3 months after the wedding, the woman practiced yoga on the shelf, and her husband, who was working below, and every now and then, he would glance at her.
Am I distracting you? I'm all your business.
Are you kidding? They're distracting me from you.
Although she eats, drinks and sleeps on the shelf, but her husband always prepares surprise gifts for her. Today it's a valuable diamond necklace, and the next day, brightly colored flowers. Lisa thought her husband would always love her, but as time went on, something went wrong. She hadn't received a gift in a long time. That day, Lisa had just gotten her nails done when her husband showed up. He rushed to greet the man with a smile on his face. She was looking forward to the day's gift.
No present today?
Lisa was not so sure. She said she thought a flying kiss was more precious than any gift. It wasn't long before Lisa realized that her husband was becoming more and more distant. He no longer looked up to admire her at work like he used to. She sat on a shelf and watched her husband at work. In order to attract the man's attention, Lisa began to sing, but the man stopped her and told her to stop interfering with his work. On this day, Lisa had dressed up for the occasion. She sat across from the man dressed like a princess, but the man looked out the window. He got up and moved the table. When he saw that the table wasn't at the right angle, he walked out. He called 2 servants. He asked them to change the direction of the table for him. Lisa couldn't stand it any longer and asked her husband what was wrong.
Change of scenery. Natural light's better for my eyes.
Okay.
Lisa, no matter how ignorant she was, realized this man has lost the feeling of freshness for her. He'd lost the love he'd shown her at the beginning. She cried so hard she didn't know what to do. 3 years later, Lisa had been on the shelf for 3 years. She hadn't seen her husband for half a year now. In order to let it out, she started to scream, but still no one paid any attention to her. Lisa dragged a shoe off her foot.
I don't think I can do this. I think we should go.
She had finally come to her senses. She wanted to leave this place. At this point, she was looking down at the ground, but after 3 years up there, and now she's terrified of leaving the shelves. In her eyes, it's like an abyss from the ground, but that doesn't stop her from going down.